Hello everyone, this is Flatline, and today I'm going to be doing another tutorial. It's going to be a build order for the PvT or Nexus first into Gateway all-in and PvT. And it's a pretty strong all-in. Actually, let me fix this. Alright, so this build is pretty strong against Terran. The hardest part is the scout, your initial scout, and then what do you want to look for, and then how to react to what you see. So if you're gonna go Nexus first on a map, on any map, you want to go Pylon scout because you need to get inside his base and you need to see if he gets gas or not. There's two completely different reactions to scouting, if he got gas or not. Did he expand? Did he get multiple barracks? Etc. etc. Like what happens if you went command center first as well? Like what do you do in that response? So this is a response, the Gateway All-In is a response to him playing pretty much standard, even when he scouts it, going 1 racks, expand. What it does is it hits a pretty nice timing where you have a bunch of units, and you just pretty much overwhelm them, and you want to just stay on Zealot Stalker. Don't really need to get into sentries because you're only going to be on 1 gas for a very long time. And the reason why is because you're going to be needing the minerals to invest into the gateways, because it's going to be a really fast push behind this. So you're going to do 9 pylon, you're still chrono boosting probes. Your 16th probe should be rallied towards your natural. You see that, so I'm rallying over there, and it should have about 400 minerals when it gets there. So even once you get inside his base, you want to make sure, okay, he has no gas. So now the next thing is he gonna expand? Or is he gonna go for like a marine SVL? And he hasn't scouted me yet. So that's a good thing for me. But we'll get back to my probe. So right here, back to this, you go 17 Nexus, 17 Gateway, the 17 Pylon, and then you resume probes, and then you'll get an 18 Assimilator. So you want to see if he's getting an expansion or whatnot. You want to check, it should be placed around, the latest is 336. If it's placed at 325, that means he got it before his second supply depot, which means that he can't really do any kind of like heavy pressure against you or anything like that, because he's gonna be supply blocked in a sense, because he went for a faster command center. Now he does scout my Nexus first, so we're gonna see how he reacts. He put 3 guys in gas immediately, and then you get a cyber. If you see him getting gas, you need to get your second gateway as soon as you get 150 minerals. You see I have 300 minerals. I could have put another gateway down there, but since I saw him expand, I don't really need that second gateway to make double production. I could just stick to 1 gateway. Chrono boost probes. I like to keep this pylon out in the open so I can see if his SCV's over there. I can see if he's building bunkers. If I feel like he's doing any kind of suspicious things, always have a probe on his SCV if you feel like you need to have it on them to make sure he's not building a bunker, because if he gets a bunker, it's gonna be pretty gruesome for you. So if you see him 1 racks expanding, you just chrono boost probes for a while. Make sure you have 1 chrono available when your cybernetics core is finished, though. You need to make sure you have at least 1 done, because from there on you need to constantly chrono boost the cyber, so that way you get that very quick warp gate timing against them. So you go Zealot, Stalker. Oh man, I gotta write these build orders down. This one's could be almost cookie cutter, but I won't write down the whole entire food for everything. I think I'm just gonna stop about right here with the Stalker, and then I'll be like, just add your gateways. Stop probes and add your gateways. So you want to stop probes exactly at 30 probes. It's gonna allow you to get these 6 gateways pretty early. Constantly chrono boost out the cybernetics core. And you want to move out on the map soon. I'm looking around to see if he has an SCV around here, but he actually sent it back home. We could look at his base. This is pretty much the most common response from Terran. If they see a fast Nexus and they go 1 racks fast expand, this is their most common response. Let me get a 3rd command center. So this is pretty greedy by him, and then my push pretty much punishes it. So I guess it's a bad replay. I thought it was the other replay that I did, or it was another game that I did. But the other game they did, you know, just the regular MMM. He was trying to go for that 1030 push, and he still failed because there's just 6 gateways at 7 minutes. 6 gateways at 7 minutes that he's about to get hit on. After you get these gateways down, you can add a second gas. Make sure you add a second gas, so you can start getting a little bit more stalkers with your army. When work gets done, you're gonna be able to warp in a bunch of stalkers. Look at this. This is a lot of units. Let's look at the units tab real quick. 6 stalkers and 3 zealots against 5 marines at 7 minutes and 50 seconds in the game. I guess this is actually a pretty bad prep to go through, but I have another game on the team, so if you feel like this is not a very good one to look at, I guess I could pop that one in as well and you can see yourself. So I'm pretty much gonna GG. He's gonna GG from here. Just too much damage going down. They always have usually one bunker, so that's why you could pretty much kill him with this overwhelming amount of units. You don't really need the sentry. I feel like the sentry, the gas could be better off spent for the stalker because you could just micro your stalkers, whereas the sentry you can't really micro in that sense. So I like to go zealot stalker with this kind of push. So there is some downsides to this build. If it gets scouted, it's pretty easy for Terran. Not as easy as I'm making it sound, but basically you make bunkers and you repair with your SCVs. Honestly, you just keep them there and you repair it. You could try to kill as many SCVs as possible and then try to transition from it into getting some robos and all that stuff. But if you look, I have no tech whatsoever, so it's kind of all in-ish. Not to mention I kind of cut probes pretty dramatically, in the sense that I only have 36 probes at 8 minutes in the game and I went Nexus first, so that's not what you should have if you went Nexus first and you went for a macro game. So there's a lot of things Terrans could do to scout this off. But yeah, so anyways, thanks guys for watching. I hope you try this out. You could try this out. I would recommend this on this map and Entombed. I think those 2 maps are my favorite to do this build on. Because one, it's a 4-player map, so you have the chance that Terran won't be able to scout it on time. Like they might get the last scout or the second scout. And then 2, there's a ramp at your natural, so you're gonna be able to hold off with that pylon there. If you see them doing a marine SCV all in, by the way, you do want to get a forge, and then you want to put 2 cannons in the front of your natural. That's why you always see these pylons. My second pylon that I produced will be near the ramp, so that way I could put the 2 cannons there as soon as possible. But yeah, so anyways, thanks guys for watching. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already and you liked what you see. You can also leave comments and suggestions. You can usually count on me responding to them. Yeah, responding to some time. I'm not gonna say like within 20 minutes or so. It depends on whenever I have time or whenever I check YouTube. But yeah. Oh, also follow me on Twitch. I've been streaming a lot lately. Been streaming every day, in fact. Trying to hit 8 hours a day, but it's actually impossible on the weekdays. On the weekends, though, it's pretty possible for me to hit 8 hours a day. So yeah. So anyways, thanks guys for watching, and I'll see you later.